right, welcome back to Good Day New York. It's summer and flowers are everywhere. They make us happy. Yes. They can have a positive effect on children as well.
And so here are some tips on how to get the kids to love flowers and also gardening. We have gardener, writer, former TV reporter. We have Brooke with us.
Hi.
And hi, Jill. And you also have your own website, flowerpowerwithjill.com,
Yes,
right?
it's the first daily floral news site, and we look at the world through flowers and how it pollinates learning, decor, fashion, and everything else, and wellness. And that's why we're talking about how do you get your kid to love flowers, gardening, and most important, learning.
And put down the darn phone.
Exactly.
Jill.
That is
put
the
down the
bonus point.
phone, and everybody gets their hands dirty.
Right, and not only that, this is a group activity that siblings of all different ages can do together, and it's a lifelong hobby. It's
Were
one
you,
of the,
as a kid, gardening?
Yes, well, not necessarily gardening, but loving flowers.
Okay.
And I think that you don't need that much expertise
Thank
to love
goodness.
it and learn it.
Then we've come to the right place.
We
Laura.
have,
And
but we're not good
I'm
at
going to
this.
show you how easy it can be and all the life lessons you can teach your
Okay.
children
I like
through
that.
flowers.
Okay,
all
let's
right?
start here.
All right, first of all, create a space that they can call their own. It can be either in a pot or a garden because they'll be more invested. Second, plan ahead. Talk about all the flowers that can grow and maybe look at the seeds. And you know, kids love magic.
Right.
And from these little seeds come big flowers, and they start to learn about that. Third tip is make sure you get equipment that is child friendly.
I love this stuff.
Isn't this the cutest?
And this is good for adults too. Look how cute
Yeah,
that is.
when you want to
Martini,
learn.
right?
Yeah, put your herbs in.
Shot
Yeah,
glass.
they're shot glass,
This could
right.
be used as
Oh
a
my
shot
God.
glass
All right.
afterwards.
But see, the
We're
beauty
doing
of
flowers row.
I know, but the beauty of this is that you're calming your kids so you don't need the martini, and you're
That's
teaching
true.
them.
No,
Yes,
you're
right.
right.
And
You're
so
right, Jill.
this also encourages motor skills, and they feel that they can manage something and do things, which builds confidence. Last but not least, don't freak out and let your kid get dirty. Dirt that is in the pot or in your garden. Explore Mother Nature. Explain to them how the worms are there to create nutrients for the flower, and you can assure them that most bees don't sting you. What they do is that they are there as a food, as a part of life. And you can't, just don't swat them like you may your sibling.
No,
because
Right.
they don't like it
pollinating.
either. They're pollinating.
They have
They're
a
doing
job to
something.
do.
Totally. And this is
Okay.
for girls and boys,
Oh,
right?
It's for the whole family. And
Okay.
you know, that's really what's most important. All age groups, the whole family. And as we know, kids love color. And New York is all about multiculturalism. And this plant in particular that I love is called a lantana.
Let's see this one. Hold
And
on.
it's beautiful because it's so multicultural and
Yeah.
multicolorism, as I call it. And what also is nice about this is that it starts out yellow, and then it creates this beautiful, beautiful blossom with all the pink in it. And that
beautiful.
teaches children that things can change and still be beautiful.
Love it.
And we evolve. And all bright colors always get their attention. And also kids have short attention spans, as we know.
Some adults too.
Yes, that's very true. And then there's the mandevilla, and then there's also this particular plant, which literally in 3 weeks will grow into this.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
So
what is
kids,
that?
this is called a thumborgia, and what's really nice about it, if you put a stick in, it's narrow, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it's sort of like their Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
And they have to see results, as we know, kids like results. And then you have to create games that are fun. So you can say whose is bigger, who has the most blooms, and even your science buffs can look at just the perfect patterns to each of these flowers that are so magnificent and have so much science behind them that you can also teach them. And again, you can start a tradition very quickly by doing this. And every year choose a new flower. And also kids love funny names. This is called the grape lollipop. And so create nicknames for flowers like I just did for you guys.
Oh.
I am calling because Rose is in the name Rosanna.
Thank you.
So this is called the Cozy Rosie. And this is Glory Lori.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
So
By the
here
way,
you have flowers.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
and Jill
you.
has the most beautiful website. It's called Flower Power with Jill. She talks about everything, how flowers are involved in music. You can see them.
food, in music, in
and
entertainment,
movies,
and movies,
and so it's just a
everything.
fun website to check
Quality.
out.
You want to know what? There's so much negativity in the world, and we're sort of a detour from that. And we provide happy news that's interesting and informative
No, I'll
and
tell you-
fun.
right.
We wanna
And
have
by the
fun.
way, she knows about Happy News. She used to work for the New York Post. So she gets it. Anyway.
CNN.
Yeah,
No, I'll
and
tell you.
CNN, right.
And CNN. I was in Cleveland at an art show, and the artist had everyone take one flower, pass it to someone, to a stranger, to spread a little love. So
Well,
you're right.
Flowers make people happy. So let's learn more about them and spread the happy.
Yep.
Jill, Brooke, thank you so much. This was great. Good day coming right back.